of the lands which we are all on today. I've been reading a lot of history books just recently, and just reread Miller Bay Hospital, which Ed's wife wrote, and it really is impacting to hear the stories, and we need that. I acknowledge with respect what we've heard.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, it's probably because I was calling for myself. We just wanted to see if you were able to pop on the.
I think Lindsay's talking to Ed. Ed's got his daughter and grandson here from New Zealand, so maybe his mind wasn't on coming on our call. Yeah, they did arrive. I don't know whether they had delayed planes, but I know they did arrive from New Zealand. So.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
Just an update. I just spoke with Ed, and he's going to jump on, but he said it might just take him a couple of minutes. Okay. So I'm not sure if you'd like to proceed or if you'd like to pause.
Well, I think I've done the territorial acknowledgement while you were talking there to Ed, and we could do the approval of the agenda and the fact that we've got a quorum. So is there any additions or changes to the agenda? If not, can we have an approval for the agenda? The 3 items there. So moved by Karen, a seconder for the agenda. Thank you, Julia. All in favor? And then we'll pause. Thank you. Passed. We'll pause and we'll go to the 2024-2025 Statements of Final Information, the SOFI report. Ginger, did you want to start to present that? I know Ed's read the report before.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically, this report is due to the Ministry of Education for December 31st. And it's for the fiscal year end of June 30th, 2025. So it's through the Budget Transparency and Accountability Act, public accounts reporting, a statement of financial information must be submitted by each school district within 6 months following the corporation's fiscal year end, which is June 30th. School districts are defined as corporations as outlined in the Financial Information Act. So attached for reference is the 24-25 Statement of Financial Information report. So that report includes a reconciliation. It includes a copy of our audited financial statements, and it also includes disclosure on individuals working with the school district in either as trustees, leadership capacity, or those who make over $75,000 per year. And it also includes vendors that we pay throughout the year. And I believe the threshold for that is any one organization that makes we have paid more than $25,000 in a fiscal year. And so you can scroll through the document. It's a standard document. We put it out every year. It has gotten longer and longer because as wages go up, the minimum threshold of $75,000 has not changed. And so the report has become quite extensive for that part of the report. Is there any? Go ahead, Margaret, I'm done.
Yep, good. Could I have someone move that the board approve the school district statement of financial information, SOFI, report for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025? Moved by Julia, second by?
Second.
Angie. Any questions?
Go ahead, Matt.
Ed, or Mike, sorry.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, or I can.
Okay. I'm noticing on the list of employees, everybody is either Terrace or Kitimat, and that's incorrect.
Actually,
There are
it
no
isn't.
exceptions.
It isn't incorrect because if they're teachers, they fall under the Kitimat Teachers Union, and if they're Terrace, Stewart, Hazelton, Kitwanga, they fall under the Terrace Teachers Union, and that's why it says Terrace or Kitimat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any further question? I don't see any. All in favor of the motion? Passed. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
now move on to 3.2, the amended ministry response to the annual 5-year capital plan submission for 2025-2026 and capital bylaw number 2025-2026-CPSD 82-02. And if we would like to, I thank you, Rob, for coming, and I've got to get into that page 63 of our package.
Do you want me to start?
Yes, if you could start, Ginger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a process that we usually go through in June, and we did do that in June of 2025, and pass a bylaw for the minor capital projects that we were provided funding for through the Ministry of Education. And recently they've contacted us, and Rob can tell you more about that and why they're asking us to amend it.
Okay, go ahead, Rob.
In October, November, the ministry contacted us about our ability to start and deliver one of the projects that we have applied for in the 2026-2027 capital year this year. And we reviewed it and thought we could at least get a long ways on it. So we made application under 2 funding streams for phase 2 of the building envelope at Uplands Elementary. Our total funding ask is just over $2.1 million. They weren't able to grant all of those funds, but that's okay because we won't be able to expend them in this fiscal year again. Anyways, but they've asked us to start early, and we have the ability to start early on one of these projects. We also have a commitment that they will prioritize the remaining funds that we need to complete the work in our upcoming capital year.
And this is regarding minor capital. So for those who are wondering why we would take this on instead of something to do with MEMS, MEMS is a major capital project and doesn't fall into this funding category.
Okay.
And so because they are amending the amount of funding that and the amending the funding to cover off a new project, we have to submit pass a new capital bylaw. Sorry, give me a second. Pass a new capital bylaw that includes all projects.
Okay. Any further questions, or can I ask that the capital bylaw number 2025-26-CP-SD 82-02 capital plan 2025-26 be read for the first time the 16th day of December 2025. Could I have a mover, please?
I think I had my hand up for questions. You asked questions.
Yeah, I'll give you questions right after we finish this again. Yeah, sorry, Mike.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so moved by Julia, second by Ed. Mike, you had a question. I'm sorry, I missed your hand.
Maybe I don't have this thing on the right page here, but I saw in here that our major capital things have been canceled. No. It said that we're not getting any major capital things. on this thing.
Can
And
you
another
clarify,
thing-
Ginger? No, this
I'm
is about
not.
minor.
What are you referring to?
The ministry's response letter.
Okay, this, we didn't get approved for any major capital funding in June when we approved this the first time, and there's been no change to major capital. The only change is they're willing to expedite funding a minor capital project. That's the only change.
Okay, there's another thing here. Where is it? Right. I think I still got it on the wrong page here. Hang on.
The letter from them is on
I'm
page
screwing around.
64.
Okay, anyways, I found in there, it says that there's a stifle order on this. We're not permitted to reveal any of this to the public, and it has to be in accordance with Appendix A. And that is that any instruction on releasing this information to the public is under the direction of the what is it? See, I did something
Under
wrong.
the direction of the Ministry of Education and Childcare. So what they're saying
Well,
is
it was a different one. It was
the Minister of Infrastructure.
yeah,
So
that's
what
it.
it's saying, Mike, is that we can't discuss this project until they announce it first, and then we're welcome to discuss it. It's the same every year.
Okay, so this is not a regular meeting. This is in camera.
No, it's not in camera.
It's a
So
regular
is this
meeting.
is
special.
this meeting available to the public?
Eventually,
Okay, well, because it wasn't on the website.
I know it's not, because it's not a regular public meeting. It's a special meeting. It's not in camera, though.
So is this video then going to be shown to the public?
Not at this time, no.
Not till
I
the
see we
ministry announces.
Not
the-
until the minister approves and announces this, then we can put this up on the website. But
I
it's not
see.
an in-camera item.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any further questions, or all in favor of the first motion?
Mm-hmm. All
Call
in
the
favor?
question. All in favor? Passed. We now move to the second motion that the capital bylaw number 2025-26 CP SD 82-02 capital plan 2025-26 be read a second time the 16th day of December 2025. Could I have a motion for that, please? A mover? Angie, thank you. Okay, seconder Karen, I saw your hand. Any further question? All in favor of the second reading? Passed. Thank you. We now need a unanimous consent required to proceed to the third meeting. Is there consent to move to the third reading? I need everyone to say yes or no. Yes? All in favor? We'll go to the third reading. The capital bylaw number 2025-26 CP-SD 82-02 capital plan 2025-26 be read a third time, passed and adopted the 16th day of December 2025. A motion, please. A mover? Julia? Second? Karen? All in favor? Passed. Thank you, Ginger and team, for all the work to get these ready and done, and Rob too, in terms of the changes, and we'll look forward to seeing what's happening with it. Good. Okay, so we now move on to the request. Where did I put it? 3.3. As trustees know, several of us have been working on different areas that might come up to our BCSTA meeting in the spring. We don't have the full motions ready, but we're trying to get them done for early January so they can go forward. And I requested that this motion come forward of supporting that we do bring these items to BCSTA so that we can share with our other colleagues in the Northwest and the Northeast, because the discussion has been that all of the North would be supporting these motions to come forth. So the motion is that the Board of Education supports the submission of the proposed BCSTA motions under the subject areas of educational curriculum, early years, and fine arts for consideration at the BCSTA AGM Provincial Council, and that the board authorize the chair and superintendent to finalize and submit the motions on behalf of the board. Speaking to the motion, I know it's a bit abstract, but it gets the intent passed by the board that we would be putting something forward. And I certainly wouldn't be writing, Tracy and I won't be writing it alone. I'm looking at Ed and I'm looking at Angie, and that we'll get the right ones for education and early years and fine arts, all something that's very special to our boards and hopefully making a difference for our students. So if someone would move that motion, please. Thank you. Ed, a second. Great. Wayne. Any questions? Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, this is 3 different items. And the presenters at the BCSTA, was it an academy? I believe it was. At the academy, I disagreed with them absolutely, because their position and their purpose of advancing these early years programs are to free up parents' time so they can go get a job. And I'm absolutely against that. I want more involvement by parents in their children's education. So I would oppose that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The intent of the the one about early years is how is education providing early years services, not whether parents are involved or not. But we can certainly consult with you as we're writing up the motion.
Yeah, but the 2 of the speakers made it very clear that that was their purpose in advancing this thing.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? And I call the question then. All in favor? And Mike, did you want to abstain or vote against?
I'll vote against.
Okay, it's passed. Do you want it recorded, Mike?
No, I can bring it to the public.
Okay.
Verbally.
Okay. That brings us to the end of our meeting. We now have a special in-camera meeting, which is on a different link to do for 4:30, and it's 4:29. Oh, we did well, Ginger. Thank you. Yeah. So if we can all sign out and we'll come in on the other link, that would be appreciated. Thank you.